Night hype, yeah, 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 night hype, yeah, 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 night hype, yeah, 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 night hype, yeah, yeah. Wanna hear a hot topic? Take a trip off to the car, grab some smoke, grab some drinks, better grab some cigars. We got the news and the hottest on the streets. We got the news to help you stand up on your feet. A night hype, stay connected TV. So listen, we got the hottest news, man. I want to bring up this whole Boosie badass situation. Talking about T.I., they got this little thing going on where they, Boosie badass got a problem with T.I. snitching on the dead. And I really, 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 really kind of take issue with this, man. I'm not gonna flex. Case in point. Listen, the cousin dead. This man got kids to take care of, and it kind of really don't matter because this nigga already gone. So I don't get the whole point of, holding this whole gangster code, gangster this, gangster that, gangster other. I mean, okay, I can understand if the cousin was alive and, he was risking his family, you know what I'm saying? He was risking the street code because there's other people out there that done did the same thing that's linked to this guy and all. And maybe that might be the point. Maybe that might be the point. Case in point, it might be the fact that the cousin that's dead may be linked to somebody else in the streets, and they can make those connections and tie that in. But if there's no connection to the cousin being in the streets, I really don't understand why the beef. Now, Boosie badass said it himself. Him and T.I. got that smoke. I'm talking about that fire. They got a whole album that they did, 8-9 songs, and I'm pretty sure the world need that little pelt, man. They need that whole southern thing to go down, man. Of course, we got like the 21 Savages out there doing the thing, you know what I'm saying? He hyping stuff up. We got, the whole Memphis movement, that's blowing up right now. Of course, finesse 2 times, you know what I'm saying, with the whole mob ties thing, I mean, they got their weight up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I won't even say a little bit, they got their weight up a lot. But if I'm not mistaken, ain't Boosie Badass the same one that did a song with Trey the Truth? And then Trey the Truth just did some whole ass shit too by Jumping Zero. So I believe I heard Boosie Badass say, like, when he was asked about the whole Zero Trey the Truth situation, that's family business. That's family business. So how it's gonna be family business when it comes to Trey the Truth, but it ain't family business when it comes to T.I. and his dead cousin? Am I tripping? Am I missing some of the facts? What portion of the fact that you gotta be so gangster and hold so much of a code that you would want to stay your black ass locked up in a hole for forever? They say do the crime, do the time. Yeah, I kind of agree with that and I kind of don't. I got 5 kids right now. If I was into some gangster shit, you know what I'm saying, and I had to put another man's life and their family at risk over my own family, and we were both tied into the same situation, the same street code, whatever, I might could see it. I might could see sitting down for that time, you know what I mean? But if there's a will and a way for me to get out of prison, knowing that I'm about to be facing years, knowing that my kids about to grow up, I got daughters to raise, knowing that I'm a celebrity and these niggas out here on the streets is thirsty and they don't really care about you, your family, your wife, your kids, none of that. I think I'm gonna take the option of telling on a dead cousin that ain't coming back to the situation and that ain't gonna never be able to tell the side of the story. So when the case is closed, it's closed. It's shut. They can't talk about it no more. They can never bring that back up. It's not gonna be an appeal on that. And I'm pretty sure that Tip had enough money to make the case go away to where there's not going to be any type of an appeal. They can't try the case again. I'm not sure how the law works. I'm just starting out in this podcast thing, man. I am going to start doing a little bit more strenuous research on things, but I'm pretty sure he would have made it to where, okay, well, this case is done, it's thrown out, it's dismissed, time served, whatever, yada, yada, yada. And ain't going to be no, no recapping of it. So, let's address this. The fact that Boosie Badass don't fuck with what he's done, but he did a whole project with the man, 8-9 tracks. Where's the code there? Where's the code and the loyalty there? You guys both came out, you know what I'm saying, whamming around the same time. Here you go, you got, I'm on, Mr. I'm on. And I'm on, you know what I'm saying? We was bouncing to that just like we was bouncing the Rubber Band, man. You know what I'm saying? They was taking over the South round about the same time, man. With this whole trap, you know what I'm saying? This whole trap music stuff, you know what I mean? Boosie was hitting a different crowd in the South, you know what I mean? He was really, really hitting them, you know what I'm saying? Them old hard ass thugs, you know what I'm saying, when he was coming out, you know what I'm saying? Only the real thug ass niggas could relate to Boosie, you know what I'm saying? When we were listening to that Rubber Band, man, you dealt with, I feel like, a different group of thugs, you know what I'm saying? These ain't the same thugs that was riding the Boosie Badass type shit. I think, it might have been, just a different type of thugs that was listening to T.I. I mean, of course, we all listen to the same thing, but I think some of the hardest niggas really probably listen to Boosie more than they fuck with T.I., man. T.I. had, his first album, when, you know what I'm saying, what was the song, I Still Ain't Forgave Myself, you know what I'm saying? Everybody mixed with Still Ain't Forgave Myself, you know what I mean? Niggas was on that, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was on that, do it, baby, stick it, baby. You know what I'm saying? T.I. did some major collabs back in the day, man. Where he had one with Beanie Man on the album, you know what I mean? He had, you know what I'm saying, that hardest song was, to me, was, you know what I'm saying, that Mobile to the Boo, please, you know what I'm saying? That was like the hardest T.I. song to me off that album, you know what I'm saying? Besides, Still Ain't Forgave Myself. So, I'm just trying to figure out, like, what the hell, man? Like, you guys are two street legends. How in the world can two street legends, man, that hold so much influence on what, you know what I'm saying, we as the viewers think and what we're looking at, you know what I'm saying, how can they get to a point to where they do an album and now it's so much smoke that the album can't be released, you know what I mean? And then now we going to Vlad and we talking about, you know what I'm saying, everything with Vlad. So where's the street code to, the real gangsters that's supposed to be doing, or not doing the interviews, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's saying like, hey, real gangsters ain't supposed to do interviews. Real gangsters don't talk. Real gangsters don't be on social media, you know what I'm saying? But here we got, we got one of the biggest, the Godfather, Jay Prince. He on, you know what I'm saying, social media platform, you know what I'm saying, talking, trying to cover his ass on the whole Takeoff, Offset situation, la 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 la. We got Boosie Badass on Vlad. Hell, you got T.I. doing, like interviews like the Shay Shay Room, to where he's having that intellectual conversation and still letting you know that, hey, it's hard work into being successful. And I think that should be the gist of the story. It is hard work to be successful. And I feel like that's the narrative everybody should be pushing right now. I'm on the ground bottom right now. But the whole narrative that I'm pushing is, hey, you gotta work hard to be successful. I really don't even have the same marketing scheme that the other people have right now because I'm just starting out. I'm just learning it. But if I had a Boosie Badass and I had a T.I. that's legends in the South and they running this game down in a form to where it's on a podcast to where everybody can listen to it, and then we can start making some more turnover and making some more success stories. I think that's the whole point of it. Let's get past the smoke. That's what I feel like. Let's get past the smoke and let's get down to real business. We got too many of us trying to step on one another or beefing with one another, and realistically, that's the young generation. The young generation is all about shoot 'em up, bang, bang. You know what I mean? Ain't no really like no love for one another. It's not a era to where, you know what I'm saying, everybody want to be real. Everybody want to be real and keep it 100. But I don't see nothing realistically about going to jail. I don't see nothing real about going to prison. I don't see nothing real about being away from your family and having them hurt while you inside. Holding the code, yeah, I'm going to hold the street code, but I'm going to be real with you. I ain't about to do no shit that I'm about to have to hold no code too, man. I'm like, bro, man, I'm one deep. You know what I mean? I always been one deep, man. I have been to the point where, you know what I'm saying, I've been in those identity crises and different things like that, trying to figure out, like, you know what I'm saying, that I'm not gangster. But hey, now that I arrived and I know that I'm not gangster, I ain't got to hold no street code. I'm holding to myself and my family morals and values and staying out the way. But for icons and legends of the South to be like, I don't agree with it, man. I believe they need to come to a neutral ground, talk it out like men, figure out what Tilt Head was. You know what I mean? I believe Boosie need to let the old folks get out of his ear. Cause at the same time, man, when you got somebody in your ear over here saying, you know what I'm saying, oh, it's the street code, this, street code, that, street code, this, man, the street code was gone when Boosie jumped on Vlad. Period. It was gone. The street code was gone probably when everybody turned from gangsters and decided, hey, we want to do the right thing. You can't just turn from a gangster and now, you know, you want to. I thought real gangsters were supposed to die out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm making a good point or not, but I really, really thought that if you was a gangster, you was supposed to die out of that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no getting out. You know what I'm saying? Paying. I mean, these ain't no mobs or nothing like that. Usually, when they be like, they want to lead the mob, then that's when the mob come get you, your family, and everybody that they tied to, because realistically, during the course of your mobness or your gangster career, your family that ate and sat down with the gangsters. Your family, like the Italians, man, they have family, you know, gatherings all the time, man. The kids, their uncles, aunties, and everything. So if you die now, if you saying I'm signing out, nigga, you checking out your whole family. These guys ain't doing it. Boosie, T.I., they ain't doing that. They not no mobsters, man. Yeah, you done did some hustling. Yeah, you done did this XYZ, whatever. But I think the real point of the matter is we need to doggone take care of our families. Bet that up. We need to take care of our families. We need to be teaching our sons and daughters how to get this money. And anybody else that want to learn, let's drop that blueprint for them. You know what I mean? Drop that blueprint for them and give them something to go on, because there's young people out here that's looking at both people, man, and they need to learn from both people, man. They didn't already put enough swag out there for the world to see. They didn't already put enough, you know, drip out there for the world to see. We already know they know how to get icy. We already know how intellectual T.I. conversation is. We already know how much of a businessman Boosie is, man. Let's capitalize off of some of that and see what kind of game we can gain from that, man. This your boy SinnaMan with Night Hype, and it's just my perspective on things, man. Look, drop your likes, your comments in the box, man. and let me know what y'all think about this situation, man. I'm out of here. Stay connected.